Hello viewers, Super GT here. Welcome to the multiplayer of Forza Motorsport 7, and most likely a lot of crashing and banter and just all-round noobery. So here we go then. This is the rise of the supercar hopper. I'm driving the Ferrari F50. We first come to Homestead, Miami. Not a track we've seen very much on the channel actually, but we should be featuring this one a little bit more often now because it's one of the base tracks in Forza Motorsport 7. Into the first corner. I'm imagining lots of carnage, plenty of contact already. We're going to get through. We have contact. We're going to get through the corner in first place. Wow. I'm amazed I did not face the wrong way for any split second there. But we're away and we can try to pull out that gap in our Ferrari F50. So this is one I tuned myself. I mean, most of these cars you can just do the homologation, it does it for you, but I think it's better if you just do it yourself. And the tune is up on the storefront if you would like to download it. So we're away from the pack already, moving over to the right hand side for the very tight chicane just coming up here, or sorry, the hairpin, 200 metres before the corner, braking and perfectly onto the apex, and we are away from the hairpin. So we're going to move to lap 3. You can see here a bit of dynamic weather. Started raining during this race, so extended braking zones. When you see that caution ahead, basically that means you're about to get rammed off by a backmarker noob. But it actually turned out this case that they weren't going to hit me. I think they were too busy hitting each other, because I mean I've lapped them already on lap 3, 4 minutes into the race. So obviously they're busy going at it with each other. At the end, another guy just slowing up. But we're going to win the first race we do. And so we have a first place, and Homestead Miami come up again in the vote for track. For some reason. We moved to top gear. Oh god, please help me. Yeah, it's not good. When you see top gear come up, we're starting awkwardly on the corner. And we're going to be away, already a car off the track. So plenty of 80s and 90s supercars here. Diablos, Ferrari F50s, F40s and McLaren F1. A couple of guys off the track. Now this is a configuration we don't normally see. Well, I'd just like to see less Top Gear in general, to be honest, because it always causes so much anarchy, this place. Plenty of guys round. We're going to gain a few positions from that. We're in 10th now. Going to tuck into the slipstream of the other F50 as we come towards I don't even know the name of this corner, I can't even remember. We're going to get on the brakes nice and early, make sure we don't go into the back of this guy. Play it safe for now, be nice and careful on lap 1. Unlike a couple of the guys just up ahead, as you can see, plenty of guys wide on the grass, and they're going to swing to the left. Give me 2 positions for free, thank you very much guys. See you later. Well, actually I hope I don't see you later. So coming through the fast left, we're just going to tap him. You know, screw him, he was going to go wide anyway. So we're going to gain a position on him and another one there, up into 5th place. Everyone just driving wide, no one knows how to drive at all. I can forgive them, it's a new game. But, you know, you have already done a lap. A couple of guys just behind us there. Now down the back straight, we're going to have contact on the widest straight in the whole bloody game, and then that guy ends up rolling it, and then I was getting so distracted by that guy rolling that I braked way too late, caused this guy to go off with me into the final turn, and more contact. But we are going to thankfully carry on facing the correct direction. More contact, and then yeah, ends up going round. So now we're not in the right direction. Eventually we get going again, down to 12th position. We were in 5th at one point there. Plenty of contact up ahead. These guys get caught up with each other, gain another 2, and then that caution ahead thing kept coming up all the time, even though people were simply just driving in a straight line. I guess this is Forza. There is just simply always going to be a caution, no matter what. It might as well just stay up there permanently. So, moving through the start of lap number 4, the Diablo all over the place. We're going to look up the inside. The tidy move into the hammerhead, but he obviously disapproved of that move. He's just going to ram me off. he's having none of it. Into the final turn though, he got a poor run, and I'm through, slipping up the inside. We can say goodbye to him, hopefully. End of lap number 5 then. We've got one more lap remaining. These two guys are just going to drive themselves into the wall. Thank you for that, guys. So up into 6th place. Am I going to finish in 6th place, or will it be any better? Looking up the inside, these guys braking really early. So I've capitalised, gone up 1 position. Can I go up any more? Probably not, no, because the corner is ending right there. Oh, sorry, the race is ending right there. We move to Noob City. You can see that Arabic writing there. That actually means Noob City in Arabic. I looked it up, and I'm not lying. Look it up yourself. Into the first corner then. We are on the inside line, and then coming through. Yes, that was a clean first corner at Noob City. That doesn't happen very often. Perhaps once every millennia or so. So we're through cleanly. That's always good to see. Ferrari F40 goes very wide through there, and I'm through into the lead already. So good start here at Noob City. 5 laps through the first chicane, and we're through there nicely. The curbs there actually aren't too bad. In fact, the curbs on this game are a lot better than on Forza 6. They're mostly very flat on this game, so very manageable indeed. Into the chicane at the end of the straight. At least I thought it was a chicane, because I went to turn right here, then I realised, oh crap, we're doing the short layout here. And then I think I actually confused the guy behind me. So that was actually a legit strategy there, to pretend to go the other way, and the other guy kind of followed me. Nothing else of note in that race. I'm going to come through to finish in first place. It was a fairly close race. I mean, these homologated races do make for some close races. But we're going to move to the Bernese Alps, where hopefully we can name this place the Noob Mountain or Noob Alps. In fact, pretty much every track is just Noob something in this game. We've got Noob Desert, which is the new Dubai circuit, Noob City we were just at, Noob Forest, Maple Valley, and then this will be Noob Mountain or Noob Alps. Depends what you want to call it really, but Noob Alps or Noob Mountain, one of those two. So F50 up ahead, the Irish guy there all over the place. We're going to come down the hill over the crest. He's going to gain air. I wasn't quite able to gain air. Up into 4th place, behind the McLaren F1, into the fast flowing left. He's going to make contact with the Ferrari there, and then he's just going to make another contact with the Ferrari, tipping round into me. And this was the point where I started injecting illegal and very naughty things into my veins. I just couldn't put up with this just sheer noobering. But we're going to carry on. I didn't quite go that far. That McLaren just got absolutely punted, and there was another car in the wall there. So it's all kicking off. Absolutely going mental right now. We're behind the Jaguar XJ220 coming up the hill. Around the corner with weird gravity. Just blocks me off there on the exit. Fair enough. We're going to move past this F40, move to the left hand side. We've got a run on him. I think he must have been involved in some sort of accident. And then the Jaguar was going to go in way too hot and too early. We're going to get a nice cutback move on him done, up into 4th place. Now this is lap number 2. We moved up to 3rd. We're going to look towards the inside of this guy. He goes very wide, so fair move there, up into 2nd place. Now we've got the long swinging right-hander before the love tunnel. But this guy, he's just going to come weighing in with a frankly shocking move. Absolutely awful stuff from him. And I'm down into 5th place, caution ahead. And this is where the love tunnel strikes. I wanna know what love is. So we have the Prague love tunnel, we now have the Bernese Alps love tunnel. It got very messy on the exit as well. There's a couple of guys still spinning around for the full length of the tunnel. We eventually finished in 4th place. But we moved to the final race of this video, which is at Long Beach. Now this is the configuration I haven't seen before, so I'm expecting absolute anarchy. And well, the first corner kind of proves it. This guy's just reversing back onto the track. It's all kicking off really. I go past this F40, and he obviously has some sort of agenda against that guy. He comes weighing in, kills himself as well in the process. But I'm up into 5th place, so not the best start, but actually it turned out to be not too bad. Now you can see just how short this is. It's literally a 25-second lap. It's a very, very short track indeed. So that kind of explains why there's 15 laps. It's less than 30 seconds per lap. So in the F50 here, we're going to try and do some reeling in of the McLaren F1 up ahead. We have 13.5 laps remaining to try and do something in this race. So these curbs here, typically, well, in Forza 6 they were pretty awful, and your car would just spin around if you took far too much of them, but in this one, seem okay, seem takeable. You can rumble across them without killing yourself. So the McLaren very wide through there. We're going to get a nice run on the exit into the next turn. We're up the inside. Plenty of respect here, actually, both of us giving each other room. Now I've actually noticed that there is a lot of noobery in Forza 7 so far, but at the same time there are a lot of people who are fairly respectful and actually giving a lot of space. So in some of the races, I mean, I've won them with people not too far behind. They could have easily just smashed me off. I just go into the back of that guy actually. So I mean, a lot of people could have easily smashed me off, but I've experienced some actually fairly decent racing so far. So I'm going to get tapped from behind. Perhaps a little bit of revenge for me tapping him a bit earlier. But I'm through into third place and try and reel in the Diablo up ahead, and eventually we do on lap 6, at the start of lap 6. He's going to take a slightly wider line. I take a slightly more narrow line through that turn into the roundabout, the dodgy roundabout, which always causes chaos. Pretty much guaranteed to cause a crash in any Forza race is that roundabout. So trying to follow him through again, but it's such a narrow circuit, and he's gone up the roundabout there. It's such a narrow circuit, it's really hard to overtake. You need some sort of power boost on the exit, like nitrous oxide or something. And again, with homologated cars, it does make it fairly tricky as it makes the cars more equal. I think he just backed off there and let me go. So lap 9. Now there's some certainties in life. Death, taxes, and if you stay in a race long enough, the leader will get wiped out by a noob backmarker. And that's actually paid off here. That's actually happened. So you stay in a race long enough, you know, the leader will just get annihilated by a noob. It's just death. It's just death, taxes, and that. Absolute certainties in life. So we've made it through lap number 10. We're now into the lead. A little bit of luck has played our part here, because I don't think I would have caught up otherwise, because the leader was very quick. Now he stayed right with me within about 100 feet for the entire race after that crash. But then I did hold my nerve to come through, and we're going to win the race with a 24.5 fastest lap. And that is going to bring a close to day 1 of multiplayer on Forza Motorsport 7. So fairly banterous. I think most people are still getting used to the new homologation system and the new cars, and of course the new tracks. There were a couple of bugs as well. In one race I was able to drive off about 10 seconds before everyone, and there was no car sound. But luckily this hopper was just about okay. No such problems to report. But there you go guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Do like the video if you did, and subscribe if you'd like to see plenty more. I'll be making plenty of Forza Motorsport 7 videos. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for watching as always. I shall see you next time. Goodbye.